Yes, yes, yes. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Welcome to another awesome edition of Montours where we bring you the hottest figures for life. Hey, nah, man, we just here having a good time, man. Now check out what we have here, what we have in front of us. We have Triceraton Zog, General Zog, man. He's from the Mirage comics. This is another Eastman and Laird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figure from NECA, or NECA. I always call him NECA, man. Or people call it NECA, but I don't know, man. Correct me on how you say it. I think I'm gonna just continue saying NECA. So, yeah. Anywho, yeah, man, this figure came in. I've had it for a while. It came a little bit discombobulated because the plastic that's supposed to hold the actual head there is off for some reason. But I ain't tripping about that, man, because it's gonna come out the packaging anyway, and I'm happy to have this figure. So let's go ahead and just talk about the packaging. As you can see, we got a little artwork right there. Eastman and Laird, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You see that dagger right there, man. Turn it to the side. This thing is humongous, man. Look at that. Look at that. Man, this thing next to the Biggie figure would look crazy. So issue 7, I guess he came out in issue 7. I know that in the Mirage comics, I did get to this part. He was there. The Triceraton showed up pretty early, along with the Fugitoid. And here's some cool little artwork that's pretty neat. You got here, open mouth, boom boom. And here are the other figures here. I have all of these. We're gonna do reviews on them, man. I can't wait. But let's talk about this dude, because this dude is pretty big. He's the biggest one I have in the line right now. And here he is on the side. Yeah. And you can see Eastman and Laird. And at the bottom, who sculpted it, and the director, the photography, all of the packaging, Travis Hasback. Hell yeah. All this packaging, man, I'm going to keep. I got to figure out how I'm going to fold everything up, though. But yeah, let's get this guy out the box. Look at this Triceraton, man. General Zog. And off the bat, I mean, look at him. Look at the colors, man. The purple, the triangles that I think are signs of the Triceraton race. And, all the rips in his pants. I think that was once a whole uniform, and it's been ripped, right? Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah, I think. I mean, off bat, let's just talk about how it looks. The texture of this figure is pretty nuts. It has rough. You do feel like it's a big Triceratops, right? And like it just feels good, man. Like the sculpting's nice. It looks like real skin right here. You can see the little what would you call it? Little bubbles on his skin right here. The texture right here. The tattoo. Yeah, I think he's gone through hell. This was once a shirt, so it ripped. And yeah. It's just, and it comes with that. This is a detachable tail, so you install it once it's out of the box. And yeah, and he's strapped for Corral for War in El Salvador, right? And yeah, he's looking oh yeah, and then he has a articulated mouth, so you can open it up and down. You really can't do much, but it's tight. It does give it that effect. And a little more packs for grenades or whatever arsenal he has. But yeah, I mean, look at right here, the scales right here on his head. It just feels dope. It feels like a mutated Triceratops, and that's what we want, right? They didn't. I just can't. When you get these figures in your hands, when you hold them, when you see them. And when you start reviewing them, or if you just play with them, you do feel like these things pop out of the comic book. These Mirage figures are just that. No one else is doing it, man. No one else is doing it. And look at the horns. Nice. You can't spin these, of course. But he's awesome. All right, man. Let's talk about articulation. This guy's bulky. I'm not expecting him to do a lot of acrobatic moves, man. He's no Spider-Man, nothing like that. But he is he is a threat. He is some muscle. He is the guy you want to be, have being the bouncer at these hip hop shows, especially these underground ones, man. It can get out of control. But yeah, all right. So let's talk about articulation. So you can move his head left and right. You can go all the way around, but I'm not. Can you go all the way around? You can. You can. Whoa. He's up there. This looks spooky. And how high can he look? He's gonna do that. Boom. That's how high my man can look. Down. All right. He has swivel at the shoulder. It's a little stiff, but that's how it is when you're toys. And hinges at the shoulder too. Single jointed elbows. There we go. Hinges at the hand. Swivel. I got swivel here. And single jointed knees. That's how high the Triceratops is gonna, And hinges at the feet. And it has some swivel there too, so you can there you go. Hinges. And like I said, single jointed knees. So it has pretty decent articulation for this figure. And it has swivel at the waist, which is dope. So you can make him do like a little running pose. That's just tight. But yeah, he's looking super fresh. Can we pose him like that? Yeah. And then open his mouth. So articulation is not bad on this figure. I just like the presence of this Triceraton. He looks like a threat. Okay. Let's talk about accessories. So he comes with a few grenades. Let me show you. He has this one. Pretty tight. And then he had these two are the same. The detail in these things is just amazing. It's banging, man. And then I guess it's some other kind of grenade, but to me it looks like something Miles would use to tag on the wall. And then he comes with this cool looking blaster. Which is tight. And then he comes with this dagger or sword with some spikes with handles on the spike. And look, I like the little X right here. These little shadow cell coloring gives it that college effect, that comic effect. Excuse me, that comic effect. I think this is one of my favorite weapons of his. I mean, he only has two to choose from. Well, three: the grenades, that shotgun, and then that thing I just showed you, the sword. And it comes with how many hands does he come with? He comes with 4 pairs of hands. He has the open hands right there. Boom, boom. And then he has the pair of fists. Look at this, man. These feels like, it looks like the Thing would be rocking these, Just looks dope. Look at all these warts on here. Oh, disgusting. I like it. I like it. Only on figures, not on people. Yeah. Those are the fists. Here's like a little bit of an open fist. So you can slide items into it. Maybe you can slide the grenades into these ones. And then we have these, which looks like the trigger happy hands. So usually when I put on the, yeah, make sure you see that. When I put the weapons on, I put it in the hand first before I install it on the figure. Yeah. So that's what it comes with, man. All right, let's see. Let's do some comparisons. Let's see how he looks next to a few turtles, and we'll take some poses. And yeah, man, I'm happy to get this figure. I mean, the packaging was dope, or is dope, and I mean, it's just a humongous NECA toy. All right, here he is next to Raph. Like the size of the trip. Here he is next to Master Splinter. And there he is next to Casey Jones. And that crazy looking, ugly looking, snarl rhinoceros. Rock steady. I was, for a second I was like, did rhinos come from Triceratops? I keep wanting to call this dude Triceraton to just label Triceratops. Anyway, so yeah, that's another comparison here for you. In short, I'm happy to have this figure. I think it's gonna be a dope look in my collection, and I think it's gonna we're gonna have some fun posing him with the turtles, and maybe I'll pose him with some other villains. And I wonder if we're gonna get any more Triceratons. I think one may be enough, but maybe 2 or 3, make a little gang, build this army to command. But yeah, man, if you like the figure, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.
At its gots, mon toys, collectors haven gots, mon toys, crush comics gots, mon toys, what are mon toys, my toys. CFA at its gots, mon toys, collectors haven gots, mon toys, crush comics gots, mon toys, what are mon toys, my